Hey church, Brad here. I'm one of your teaching pastors, and this month as a teaching team, we've been encouraging all of you to be in Scripture every single day. We at 242 call that our daily encounter. Last week, Grant explained what the P and pause stood for in our process for handling daily encounters, and today I get the opportunity to talk to you about the A. And the letter A in the word pause stands for ask God to speak to you. I don't know if you've ever considered that before. I know sometimes when I'm doing a reading plan or I'm trying to read the Bible in a year or read this book in a week, I kind of look at it as a task to get done. But what we need to realize is that the Bible is not a book to finish, it's a scripture to live out. And what we need to do is not just try to rush through it, but rather ask God to help us understand it. And so what I would suggest is before you start reading anything, any day, is that you would just say, God, would you help me? In fact, here's a prayer that I use. I say, God, please quiet my mind so that I can hear you clearly. And then I jump into it. And when you think about it, that's exactly what he tells us to do. In James chapter 1, verse 5, he says, if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all who ask without finding fault. And then in James chapter 4, he also reminds us that you do not have because you do not ask. Maybe the reason we're having such a tough time understanding Scripture is because we're starting in the wrong place. Maybe before we open this text, we should start with just praying to God and say, God, reveal yourself to me today. And that may be the beginning of your daily encounter.